This is just a quick reading on the West Memphis 3 case. For those who don't know, it's about 3 little boys who were brutally murdered in West Memphis, and the killer was never found. There's actually a handful of documentaries about it, where 3 teenage boys were originally arrested for the crime, but then were given an Alford plea and were released. There's always been debate about who actually killed the boys, whether it was the teenagers or not, because there's always been some doubt and confusion among the case because of a lot of loose ends and some things that didn't make sense, and because false confessions and things like that. So there actually is a theory that one of the boys' stepfathers killed them, and I'm bringing that up now because when I first pulled the cards, I specifically asked for the first 3 cards. I specifically asked who killed the boys, and what's weird is that the sun came up, and as you know, the sun can have 2 meanings. There's a child in that card. I take this to mean the literal sun in this specific reading. Somebody's son, which means somebody's father did it. And because there's already rumors that Steve Branch's stepfather committed the crime, I feel like this gives a little credence to that. See, the first card is about a narcissistic man. He's related to the second card, the child. So obviously the sun equals the sun. And over here, it says that people were blind to his manipulation. Not necessarily the kids though, because if you look down here, when I asked why they were killed, the Wheel of Fortune reversed is literally a crime of opportunity. So this wasn't something that was planned. It kind of just happened in the perfect way for this person to do it and get away with it. Like the opportunity presented itself, so he just took it. What's weird here is it almost looks like there was some kind of spiritual motive, but not in the sense like that it's a legit reason. It's almost like a delusional reason. Like maybe this man caught these kids doing something that went against his spiritual beliefs. As you can see in the 6 of Pentacles, looks like the kids looking up to him. Someone they viewed as an authority figure. I believe, honestly, from this read, that these kids knew exactly who this man was. I really do think this is telling me that it was the father. I don't know, that's just a pretty strong indication, because it shows relation to one child in particular. You know, and what's weird is that there was also another rumor that one of the other fathers was involved, which it could potentially be Chris Byers' stepfather. What's weird is that both fathers were actually narcissistic, so. But, I mean, personally, to me, it looks like there was definitely one killer. And when I asked if it would ever be revealed, it says that the killer is still alive and is still carrying this secret. This is why I believe that it's actually Steve Branch's father, because I believe he is the only stepfather still alive, still living with what he did.